spirituality. My name is Menace West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I want to tell you guys about a true story. This is a testimony, or you can consider it as an indirect testimony of so many women that I have come across today. And this is something we need to talk about. There is this trend, this thing called prostitution, which can be considered as one of the most oldest profession in the world or something like that. We all know how this issue works. I'm not going to go into details, but I have discovered a very common trend between or among the people that practice this behavior or this kind of lifestyle. I have noticed many girls, modern day girls, i.e. Nigerian girls. Let me use Nigeria as a place of reference, but it is the same thing you're going to find all over the world, of course. Okay, Nigeria is not an exception, okay, of this kind of trend. You can find a lot of them in America. In fact, Amsterdam and most countries in Europe have legalized prostitution. It is normal there. They have rights. They have a union, okay? And it's something that I think is good in order to protect them, because it's something that you cannot stop, and it's an issue of, how will I say, of personal decision, adult decision. So I don't think prostitution should be criminalized, and I don't support criminalizing it. I think it should be legalized in places where it is necessary. I believe it will solve a lot of problems. I have said this many times. I don't really see anything wrong with it. It's a matter of personal decision, as far as the person is an adult and the person is not forced or cajoled into doing it. The person is not doing it due to extreme poverty in the environment, or due to lack of what to eat, or due to human trafficking. If the person is not doing it due to any of these factors, the person is an adult, everything is going on well for them, and they just choose that they love the profession and they want to do it either part-time or full-time or internationally. This is their own personal choice. I don't see anything wrong with it. So I'm not doing this video to condemn people that are engaged in this profession. I don't condemn them, and I want you to be clear with this part of me. Okay, I don't see anything wrong with it as far as the person is not forced into it, or is not deceived into it, or is not cajoled into it. Okay, but what you're going to find is that many of the women that are inside this profession today, they claimed that they were forced into it. I have seen cases where girls are deceived, especially from Africa. They are deceived into prostitution. They will tell them that, oh, you need to take you to Europe, you get a good job, you go to school, you do this. The person will be happy, and then they will take them to Europe only to find out that they are now in the prostitution den. They are being forced and beaten into prostitution. This is a very harsh reality. It happens. I have seen it, and there are people that do this kind of evil, and I am totally against it. I believe this set of human beings should be jailed for life imprisonment. People that engage in human trafficking, that sell other humans into this kind of slavery, they don't deserve to live. They are evil people. They are wicked people. These are some of these people that we naturally engage in selling their fellow humans into slavery. For you to do that kind of thing to your fellow human, it means that you are a wicked soul. You are a wicked soul. You are a demon. You are somebody that is essentially evil, and you don't deserve to live. If I should use my standard, you don't deserve to live. You don't even deserve a second chance. For you to say you want to be doing this kind of thing to other human beings, that this is your business, that your business is to be deceiving people and selling them into slavery. I don't have any place for you in my book to entertain you in any way, shape, or form, to even accept you or even negotiate with you. Those people that sold other people into slavery, they don't deserve to live. This is my own opinion. Okay, so we have this kind of wicked people everywhere in the world. We have them in Nigeria. I've seen many cases of people doing human trafficking. We have them all over the world. I've seen this in China, in America, in Latin America. This is a very big issue today. Okay, so I don't condone forced slavery, forced servitude, and any kind of enslavement. I don't condone it, whether it's done by black people or it is done by white people, by Chinese people or yellow people. I don't condone and support any kind of that trash. Okay, so today I want to talk about the case of whereby people will be finding themselves, neck deep or brain deep in religion, and they also find themselves in this situation. Now, since I came back to Nigeria, I've been noticing a trend. You know me, I always move out a lot. I always explore, I interact with people. I have kind of been seeing many girls that are involved in this situation they call prostitution. And these are young people, African people, of course. And the funny thing is that I think a good 99.9% of them claim to be Christians. They say they are very good Christians. When you talk to these people, the first thing they will mention is that they always want to let you know that they are a Christian and they go to church all the time. When you call this person, you say, "Where are you?" The person will say, "I am in a church." And this is not a Sunday issue. Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday, Thursday, these are working hours of the day. Quite naturally, you're supposed to be in a place of work, a place of productivity from at least 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning to like 4 or 5 in the evening, doing something productive. But this particular kind of people, they don't have any kind of job they do. So they go to church on weekdays. This is real story. I experienced, it is happening right now. When you call them, say, "How far, where are you?" The person will say, "I am in a church." Then you look at your watch, it is 10 or 11 in the morning. You say, "Church for weekday? What kind of church is that?" The person will now say, "We have a program. We have church program." Say, and one man actually call himself pastor. Then he asks you to come church on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning to come forward and sing or do something. Which kind of church is that? They will not call the church name. It is mostly one of these popular labels. I'll say, most times, I don't know how to hide myself. I don't know how to be diplomatic. I will just say that you don't have a job. If you have a job, you will not be going to church on weekdays. This is what I think. And the person will now laugh or they will now dismiss the issue. But for me, it's a serious issue. It's a serious issue because it's a common sense issue. So finally, when you will see this person face to face, I will bring back this topic. I'll say, "Why do you go to church on weekdays? Does it make sense?" The person will say they have a very important meeting and they are going to church because their God is very important to them. And they don't want to offend their God and they want their God to be happy. I say, so if you have a good job now, will you have time to be doing this kind of thing? The person will not pause, or some will get offended instantly that they will say that I have no right to question their God or their decision in life. I'll say, well, okay, I think this thing is wrong, and we want to encourage you to reconsider this your decision. And what I believe is that this type of time is the time that you will need to be making productive decisions or doing something that will bring some productivity and prosperity to your life. And then the person will also get upset again that I have no right to tell them how to live their life. And by saying, when you look deep into the issue, you find that this person really have nothing doing. And this person is into prostitution. And we call them runs girls to make it more palatable. Runs babe. So the funny thing is that these girls, certain kind of girls, they will not be claiming that their God is supreme, their God is all powerful, And especially when you tell them that you don't believe in Christianity, the next thing, this person will look you down, look you very, very down, and they look you as somebody that is backwards, somebody that is fetish, somebody that is hard dated. Okay, the person is that you are hard dated because you don't believe in his religion or her religion. And when you check the reality on ground, you find out that this person is stupid, and this person lack common sense, and this person is a mental case. When you say a basket case, although they look normal, by they dress normal, they spray perfume, look sharp, you see them posting nice pictures, they can pass for a model or somebody with one or two brains. But when you begin to psychoanalyze this mentality, the mental composition of the individual, you will discover that the individual is empty, and they lack self-respect, lack a certain sense of identity, dignity, or even integrity. They lack it to a very large extent. And you can consider this person as a sort of a basket case, uh, in essence. So I am trying to analyze the problem, trace the source of the problem of this mentality. And of course, I traced it to Jesus Christ. Because many of them love Jesus and they always like to wear a cross on their neck, which is something that symbolizes them. If they don't wear cross to show you that they are Christians, they will wear the bangle or the banner of the church that they are attending on their hands. This is what you also need to know them. And they always take pride in flaunting these religious symbols to let you know that they are very holy or they belong to Christianity, so that you will think that they have some kind of moral value they are offering. So they think that when they flaunt this, you will consider them as somebody. And it gives the opposite reaction from me when I see people do these things. So my question is that if your God is so powerful, your God is all powerful, your God is almighty, how come the best thing your God can do for you is to make you a prostitute? You that is a loyal servant of this God, you that take this God as the best thing in your life. I mean, you actually worship this God, right? Everything you do is around the religion. Your whole life revolves around the religion. You go to church on Sunday. You go to church like 4 or 5 times a week. You hang his banner and his necklace in your hands. Everything you do, and I believe that you also pay your tithes. That you never defraud. Even all the money you get from your road work, your junction work, your underground work, your eco work, your pamaje work, your tweaking work, your pole dancing work, you pay tithe from all those work. Even the one you collect, you obtain from people's hand, even the one you obtain from somebody like me, you still dey pay tithe for all those ones, give your God. And you be a shawo or you are a prostitute. So are you trying to tell me that this is the best your God can do for you? Is this the best your God can do for all your devotion, all your time, your energy, everything you have been giving it? Your God still deem it fit in all his wisdom, all his kindness, all his glory, all his magnanimity. The best thing the God can do for you is to turn you into a prostitute, into a shawo, into a walking gutter. Is this the best your God can do? Your almighty God, Jehovah Yahweh, the best thing he can do for you is to turn you into a bloody prostitute. I am very disappointed. In other words, your God is nothing but a pimp. This is the way I see it. Jesus Christ is a pimp, and you are one of his hoes. This is the way he sees you, and I don't value that kind of God. A pimp is a man that puts women into prostitution. This is it. There's nothing glorified about a pimp. Okay? Pimp na person where they engage in human trafficking and selling bodies of women into prostitution. It makes money from using women as a sex object. This is what your Jesus Christ has turned you into. This is what your so-called glorious God have turned you into. You know the funny thing now? Many of these girls, their think or their plan, their aim is to use this profession to set their life up, to build a house, to build a mansion, to get everything. Also, some women have done it too. Some women have done it. They don't use to totally be mansion. Some don't use Atiovu, be less itself. But that part of life, I don't know how it is for women, but I don't have anything to say. Are you ready to go that distance? Or is this your destiny? Is this the kind of life you are supposed to live? Is it normal? Is it okay? Is it rational? I mean, I don't think there's any man or any woman that we really want their children to say, my child is a prostitute. This is what she does for a living. The pride is there. For the society to have degraded to that level. I know there are some places in Africa whereby parents push their children into prostitution. There's a particular place in Nigeria whereby what the family will send the female child to abroad to go and be doing prostitution. For a society to get down to that lowest level, just those there's no opening. You don't finish. Now don't finish. So this is a reason why I advise people not to marry from families where there's extreme poverty. There's a serious problem there. People that are poor, they don't care about what they do for a living. When you are poor, you have nothing. You don't really care about anything. You do almost anything that will give money, anything that will put food on the table, you will do it. Anything that will give you your next meal. If it's prostitution, oh, that is a walk in a park. It's a cup of coffee. Killing other people, lying and cheating, anything to get money, you will do it if you are totally poor. So poverty, I've said it, is witchcraft. And poverty is an illness, it's an enemy of humanity. There is no virtue in poverty. There's no virtue. And it's poverty that makes most of these people go into this thing. So now they go into this thing because they want to escape it. But they find out that the more they do it, the more they are trapped inside the poverty circle. There is no escape. And you know why they cannot escape even when they are making money from this? It's because of their pimp, their tax master, Jesus Christ. Religion, I have said it many times, it stops you from using common sense. And as a human being, common sense should be your first line of defense against poverty. I repeat again, common sense needs to be your first line of defense against poverty. Now, when you have stopped or reclined the use of your common sense, you now replace it with religion. It will be very, very hard for you to be a rich person. It will be very hard. It's just like you just open your life to like a gamble. Maybe you might be lucky, you might not be lucky. Then you will be rich in life, or you will have the things that you want. But if you know you really want to change your life, you want to have a better life, you must apply common sense to anything what you are doing. Now, for this, my girls, my sisters that are engaged in this profession, it's a sad reality, but my advice to you is that remove religion from this thing you are doing. It is not helping you. If you can replace the part of religion with common sense, it will help you a lot to escape poverty with what you are doing faster. Okay? It will help you a lot because you will be very, very meticulous in planning whatever you are doing or building your better foundation with the money you are getting from whatever you are getting from it. You cannot be living, or you will not be living things to chance, waiting for Jesus or waiting for a God-sent angel to come and change your life, transform your life overnight. This kind of nonsense we see in the Bible stories. Instead of planning your life, you'll be hoping No, it's not like that. Too. You need to be very practical. You need to be intentional. You need to ask yourself, where do I see myself in the next 2 years or in the next 5 years with this profession? How do I see myself? If I continue like this, will I still be able to have any integrity left? If everybody know me with this profession now, can I still be able to make any living out of life, or I have totally don't care about life? I'm just going to do this till I die. You need to be able to plan your life in a way that you can make sense of whatever you are doing. Okay, and it will help you a lot if you start using common sense to do whatever you are doing. Okay, I mean, you cannot be serving a God whereby all the best the God can do is it's not even doing anything for you. It is not the God that is doing the blowing, it is you. The God that turned you into a pimp, into a prostitute. Your God is a pimp. Let's face it, he has done nothing for you. And you are, every time with each people you go to do something with, your value is degrading more and more. This is the simple truth. So it's high time you start thinking about your future. It's high time you start thinking for yourself. It's high time you start planning constructive uh, living, constructive future with your life. Okay? Now I see many of these people, due to their lack of common sense, the little money they have from this business, they also blow it unnecessarily on stupidity. You will see a girl that maybe they have been doing this work for 3-5 years. They have made a lot of money. There is no single asset to show. When you get to their houses, you will see hair, different kind of hair extension, Brazilian hair, Venezuela hair, human hair, gorilla hair, monkey hair, all kind of hair. They hang it on the wall as trophies. These are very expensive attachment, very, very expensive. If you calculate, there's one day I calculate one guest extension, it's up to more than almost 3 million naira. Let's say $3,000 to $4,000. Now, this is money that somebody can use to buy land. You can use it to buy a good car. You can use it to start some very good businesses. But you see, these girls use this money to buy hair just to look beautiful. And sometimes the kind of things you spend your money on does not bring value or productivity to your life. So you're just wasting those money. You make the money, you spend it on party, you spend it on drinks, alcohol, you spend it on drugs. So you are not really going anywhere. You're going to be in that condition for a long time. And you know the shelf life of a woman expires quickly. By the time you are 30, 40 years, you start getting old. You're not looking beautiful like when you're 20 years, or your body starts getting weak. Your market will not be selling like that anymore. Men will be running away from you, going for younger women. So if you think you want to do this thing for the long run, you will start within the next 10 years. Many of you now will start losing value. And the money you are making now, you are not saving the money. You are not using the money to plan for your future. So meaning many of you in old age, you are going to suffer very well, because the only skill you have is prostitution. And when nobody is pricing your market anymore, you're going to die hungry. So you need to plan. I don't know, the people that are putting you in this or in this kind of job, they don't give you good orientation. The madams, your madams, your women, your control, your pimp, your pastors, and your Jesus Christ. You know they teach you now this, you know they give you sense to think. I mean, he's supposed to have your best interest in your house, in his heart, but he doesn't seem to care. If somebody like me now come to advise you now again how to live in a life, now wow, well, that means you people have always been on your own. So this money you are making now, it will help some of you to invest the money. Try to buy land. Some people, some of these girls, they always use iPhone. All of them use iPhone. There's I don't know, iPhone is now synonymous with Ron's babe, or women that do prostitute. They all love iPhones. iPhones are for them, give them a sort of status symbol. It makes them feel that they belong to an elite club. They are doing well. They are living large in life. They'll be using the latest iPhone, iPhone 13, iPhone Pro Max, iPhone whatever. I've never used any iPhone in my life. I am not shooting this video with iPhone. Okay, I'm not even using Samsung, but my videos are very, very clear and they are far-reaching. Many of these girls, you have your iPhone, it is not doing anything for you. You are not using it to make money. You don't have any kind of web page. You don't have any kind. You don't even have a YouTube channel. Nothing. You have nothing. Nothing that your brain to offer, except prostitution and which other thing? Taking drug and religion. Nothing. So the expensive iPhone that you are buying, 1.5 million, $1,500, it is not bringing any money into your life. You only use it to take fake selfies, use it for nonsense, to browse, to consume obscenities. So you are not making money with your phone. Unlike me, if you ask me, I will say, yes, my phone is productive. I am using it for so many things. It's helping, it's making money for me. But your own phones, you don't use it for anything. You just buy it so that they will think that you're a high society girl. And you're wasting money. Imagine me using $1,500 to buy phone. I've never bought phone in my life $1,500 before. Maybe I'm not rich enough yet. But that money you can use it to buy 100 by 100 land or 100 by 50 land in any country in Africa. You can buy land. You can buy car. You can open businesses you can be doing good business to give you good money. But you see these brainless girls, these zombies, these O's of Jesus Christ, these O's of Jesus Christ, they never think like this. They just want to do the prostitution forever, buy the most expensive phones, most expensive clothes, and they'll just live large, no plan for the future, expecting that somebody will just come to dash them. I don't know how they are planning to live their life, but if you fail to plan, you're always planning to fail. And this is a very sad reality. So for this, my sisters here, I have seen how Jesus Christ have turned you all into prostitutes. And I am not impressed, because this is not the best your God can do. I believe, can you not challenge your God to do better? How markets? Many of you are laughing at me that I am practicing African spirituality. I'm supposed to be poor and fetish, but I seem to be doing a lot better than all of you that are in Christianity. A lot more better. It's not me that is standing on roadside or waiting for any Tom, Dick, and Harry to come. Any man with a stiff neck. I'm not the one doing that kind of job. Okay? Whatever God I am venerating, don't see me fit to turn me into a hole. Okay? So my advice to you people is that you need to rethink your life. Rethink your life and apply some common sense approach to issues before it will be too late. Those hair extensions that you people are buying, wasting money on, if it's not giving enough productivity to your life, it's not bringing money to your life, reduce the amount of money you're spending on it, please. Okay, start planning for your future with whatever you are doing. Anybody can put you in a hole, but it's your choice if you choose to remain in that condition. Plan how to live that life, escape that life, become a better person. The only way you can do this is by using your common sense. It is obvious that your so-called Jesus don't want you to change. He wants you to be a slave forever. As far as you continue to hope on him, you will continue to be a slave. Okay? You need to take responsibility for your life and start living your life in your own capacity, making decisions that will make you escape poverty. Okay? The little money you are making, save it. When you have enough, start a business, learn a trade. Okay? Prostitution kills talent. Yahoo, it kills talent. Everybody have talent. Save enough money, start practicing a trade. Remove yourself from that lifestyle. The earlier, the better. Okay? Your God is not going to help you. Let me just tell you the truth. He don't want you to change. He don't want you to escape. Okay, unnecessary expensive clothes, you need to stop buying them. Okay, my clothes, they are not expensive. You see them, I dey talk now, NEPA don't take lights, and the office will continue. So you need to change many things that you are doing. You need to upgrade your lifestyle. Okay, nobody's going to do it for you. And you need common sense to do the things that you are doing. Okay, you need to protect yourself against poverty, so that once it's set like this, you go feel quick bounce back. Okay, so common sense must be your first line of defense against poverty. I repeat again, you need to apply common sense. So Jesus Christ need to save anybody. He need to help anybody, especially if you are a black person. So this is the way I see this. So I'm very sorry if I offend some people today, but iron sharpeneth iron. I mean, we need to say all these things. Okay, I cannot be in a religion that have turned me into a slave or a prostitute, and you still carry that religion for head. It means that you're a very stupid person, and you not deserve your freedom. Okay, so for those of you that will watch this video today, start using your sense, your common sense, and start planning your escape velocity from wherever situation you are find yourself. If you have been there by human trafficking, you can always report to the nearest police station, go to your embassy. There are very harsh laws trying to catch all those people. Tell them you are a victim of human trafficking. Tell them your pimp. Tell them it's Jesus or it's a Rosemary or Mary Magdalene. They will find that person and they will catch that person. Okay, you must get away from this, no matter the oaths or the threats they are using against you. If you don't speak your problem, people cannot help you. Okay, speak your problem. Tell them this is what happened. There are many organizations that will help you now. United Nations is there. Go to any country embassy. Tell them you are a victim of human trafficking. They will give you hotline to call. They will start helping you. Okay, so find a way to free yourself from this thing. Find a way to free yourself. Do whatever you can to get away from this kind of lifestyle and become a better person. Okay, you can do better. I believe there are many gods that can do better. You yourself as an individual, you can also do better. So start thinking of how to do better. Okay, so this is what I have today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, close the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. Then if you are interested in learning African spirituality, I teach it on this channel. This is your one bus stop of learning African spirituality. I teach it on the ground floor. I have a lot of materials and resources that will help you. African spirituality is something that will help you out of poverty. It will help you out of negative situation. It will help you how to. It will help. A lot of spirits are here. African spirits are here ready to help you. Okay, we don't put people in bondage on this channel. Okay, we don't tie people's brain. We don't turn people into prostitute on this channel. Okay, we are here to liberate, educate, empower, inform, and eradicate poverty. This is the essence of this channel. Okay, so with that being said, sign up. I will teach you all that I know about the subject, and it will empower you. If you also want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, it is still here waiting for you. You want to do your spell work, love spell, hexes, packs, all 9 yards, it's here still waiting for you. You can call me and reach me on this channel. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.